The Hobgoblin plays for keeps. Hello and welcome to a Smurpy video, and today we are looking at the Spider-Man Omnibus by Roger Stern. So looking at the cover, we've got a nice battle between Hobgoblin and Spider-Man, very classic. The side is the usual kind of side you would expect, with a nice little picture of Spider-Man down there. Okay, so there are 52 issues in this omnibus, so it's quite hefty. And here you can see all the covers from Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, and the Amazing Spider-Man, which it's pretty much split across. And down here you have all the issues that are included. Underneath the dust cover you have this little section. So basically Roger Stern was quite a good storyteller, in my opinion. I really dig the stories that he gave us. And then it's just a bit about the creators. So Roger and John. Rest in peace, John. There we go. So in terms of the seams, etc., they are quite sturdy. They've always been sturdy on the Marvel omnibuses, which I like. One thing I would say is, when you're reading this book is a lot bulkier than the other books, so you have to be I feel you have to be a little bit more careful and a little bit more patient in how you're opening it. That's the only thing I would say. Okay, so inside you have this nice little Spider-Man picture, and it shows you the issues that you get. We also get this epic scene here. You've got a bit about the pencilers, the writers, etc., etc. Well, the writer was Roger all the way through. And I always dig this, where it shows you when the issues were released in the 80s. Now, the 80s for me, in terms of Marvel, when I felt they did their best work, you know, the quality throughout these early years especially were phenomenal. Some fantastic stories. You also get a little induction, which is pretty cool. Okay, so I'll show you a few insights from the stories. A lot of the stories in here were around mobsters. That was sort of the time where mobsters were sort of, I don't know, in their prime or whatever. I don't know much about mobsters, clearly, and I'm talking crap. But there's Felicia Hardy, which is quite nice. I like that. And Spider-Man had his flat back then. I also want to say how much I dig how Spider-Man was drawn during this era. And fun times were all around, you know. Here he is against the Juggernaut in one of their encounters. Mainly an X-Man villain, but in this he was Spider-Man's villain, and I think he potted him in cement. Oh god. And I think he stayed under there for a while and dug himself out. Now, one of the reasons that I really wanted this was Hobgoblin. One of my favourite Spider-Man villains. And especially in these days, he was pretty spot on and pretty cool. And they have some pretty epic battles in this book, which I really was digging. We also get a glimpse in him in his symbiote costume, which is begins a kind of new era for him at the end of the book. In terms of extras, it shows you some comic art, which is pretty nice. There we go. Very nice. I like seeing stuff like this. And it shows you some unused magazine covers. That's really nice. I like that. Really like that. So here it is next to Spider-Man the Clone Saga. You can really see that it is really a big omnibus. I think this is just slightly bigger than this. So really spot on in terms of size and content. I found they really pushed the boat to give Roger Stern a good outing in this omnibus. So fantastic job. So all in all, this is a fantastic volume to add to your collection. It shows the origins of the Hobgoblin. So all round, it is an all round good book for showing off Roger Stern and his skill set during his Amazing Spider-Man run, which is a really good run. I really did enjoy reading it, and a fantastic one to add to your collection. In terms of price, it does go for a pretty penny in my understanding. I got quite lucky when I bought this, so yay me. But I would suggest be patient, keep an eye, and then just wait for the right deal to come along, and then strike or whatever, web it. I don't know, do what you have to do. But thank you for watching. Embrace the geekiness. Follow me on Facebook, SmurredP. Goodbye, good day, good night.